And his first question is coming from Aaron Fentress with the Oregonian.
Hey, they were getting a lot of offensive rebounds on you guys through three quarters, and you guys kind of buckled down a little bit in the fourth quarter there. I think they had 18 second chance points or 19, something like that. I keep forgetting every time I look at it. But what did you guys do differently in the fourth quarter?
I mean, like you said, I look at the scoreboard, I believe at third quarter, they had 17 offensive rebounds. And, we just came together and it's like, hey, everybody had to box out. And I think, Rocco and DJ did a really good job boxing their guys out in the fourth quarter. I think, it was just all about the team effort. But I give them a lot of credit because they did a really good job, obviously, boxing all the big guys out. So the effort in the fourth quarter was definitely key.
Thanks.
Next question is coming from Orlando Sanchez with KGW.
Hey, Enes, your thoughts on the first half of the season, the way this team has been able to play and fight through the adversity and go into the All-Star break on a 3-game win streak, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, obviously, that 3-game, was really important for us. Obviously, we wanted to go to break with a lot of confidence. And obviously, now we're going to have, I hope, that all the, guys back, like, Nurk, and I hope CJ and Harry and all that stuff. So I think once we all healthy, we are going to be a very, very scary team. And I'm like, we are going to go out there and bruise people. So I'm really excited about, all those guys are back. But I think, the key is just staying healthy because we know what we can capable of. So I think we're just going to go out there and just try to stay healthy.
Hey, Enes, when a player on offense is making a lot of shots and they're falling and they say that the rim is getting bigger and they can't miss, is it the same way when it comes to rebounds?
I think, like every time I'm out there, man, my focus is just, giving my teammates a lot of confidence. Every time I always talk to, Dame, and obviously I don't need to talk to Dame. He's going to shoot it with confidence that no matter what. But every time I'm out there with, Gary and Ant, with the second unit especially, and DJ and Rock, I'm like, hey, shoot it with confidence. If you're going to miss it, I'm going to go get it for you. Don't worry about it. I think it is all about just giving them a lot of confidence, and they know if they miss it, I'm going to get the offensive rebound. But, I think it is all about effort. And obviously, I'm not the most high-flying guy in the league. I know what I can. I know my strengths. So I'm just going out there and try to give my teammates an extra position.
Next questions come from Nick Krupke with KPTV.
And how much of that confidence and leadership, Dame, yourself, when you lose so many big names and big contributors in the season, to be 21-14 for the All-Star break, you would have signed up for that time and time again.
Yeah, a lot, man. I mean, obviously, when you lose two of your best players, CJ and Nurk, obviously, it is kind of a little scary. But I think, just Dame and Melo did an unbelievable job just leading this team. Obviously, coaching staff did an amazing job. But like every time when we are in the huddle and when we are, in the locker room, they lead us really well. And I say this every time. Dame is the best leader in the league right now. I say this with a lot of confidence, because I know him. And I'm not just talking about that he goes out there and scores 40 every night, but like what he does off the court that you'll not seeing it, only his teammates are seeing it. It's just unbelievable. That's why we are lucky to have him. And that's why the Blazers just building around a leader like this. That's why they've been so successful throughout the years.
Next question is coming from Jim Cord with Coin.
And as I hopped on, I think a few seconds late, so sorry if you got asked this already, but 22-21, what happened tonight? What got into you?
That's what I do, No, I just, I was like, I told my coaches, like, hey, this is the last game before the break, so let me just go out there and just play. But I think, coaching staff believe in me, especially huge shout out to Coach John Yim. He's doing an amazing job, just giving me a lot of confidence every time I'm on the bench. But I just try to go out there and do my job. I'm just so happy, and I cannot wait for Nurk to come back. So because once he's back, we are going to have an amazing team. And every time I look at the bench and he's always so supportive. He's always clapping and he's always cheering for his teammate. And even in a lot of locker room, he's definitely a big part of us what we're doing. So like I cannot wait Nurk to come back. It's gonna be amazing, and I'm so excited.
Next questions come from Jason Quick with The Athletic. We'll have Joe Becker next.
And it's your guys' record. Obviously, you're very encouraged by that, but we all know that this first half has not been easy. Mm-hmm. Can you reflect back and identify what was the low point for you guys, and now examine why that low point didn't sink you guys? Because a lot of people expected you guys to kind of crumble after Nurk and CJ went down, but you didn't. But was there? Can you identify the low point, and then why that didn't sink you?
I mean, obviously, when you lose a guy like Nurk and CJ, that's like two of our best players, and obviously we were really sad. But the one thing that we did is like, I was like, okay, this is what we got. We're just gonna go out there right now. Everybody has to do some sacrifices. Everybody has to play extra. So like when CJ went down, like Gary and Rodney, when Rocco and the DJ playing a small lineup, they always stepped up and played big time for us. When Nurk went down, before Harry got hurt, Harry, myself, and Rocco also, DJ just stepped up big time. But I think one thing is just obviously first half was really tough for us because of all the injuries. That's why I know what we can capable of. Obviously we are a championship. I look at us as a championship team. We have a really good chance to go out there and win a championship. But I think the only thing we need to do is just stay healthy. Everybody needs to take care of their body, and training staff and weight room coaches doing a really good job just managing all that. But I think we just this second half we just need to stay healthy, and once we are healthy, it's going to be very scary for other teams.
You guys are going to have to play some defense, though, Enes.
Oh, we are. I think. We know that. I think. If you look at our team, we know that we are like one of the best offensive, team in the league. Mm-hmm. But I think, one thing that we need to do to get us to the next level is defensively. And I think that's what our focus on since, the training camp, and defense is all about communication, trusting each other. And I think we're doing a really good job the last, just a couple of months, just communicating each other, trusting each other. And then now once we have the guys back, I think it's going to be very exciting.
The last questions come from Joe Becker with K2.
Yeah, Enes, you've always talked about how much you enjoy playing here in Portland, and it looks like you always have a good time on the court. You're enjoying. How much fun are you having now with you guys winning and being with these guys again?
A lot, man. Obviously, it is all about having fun. If you're not having fun, if you're not smiling, if you're not sharing those moments with your teammates, then you're not doing the right thing. There are some guys out there, just going out there and scoring 30 a night, but they're just not happy. But us, it doesn't matter who scores. We are always, on the bench, cheering for each other, having fun, smiling, and supporting each other. But I think one thing we need to do is just we know that like to get to next level is defense and chemistry, because we know we're going to score the ball. So I think, obviously, that's why we are lucky to have Dame and Melo and CJ, because those guys are just building the team chemistry. And obviously, we got a lot of young guys. So we just, they're trying to go out there and just play hard, play smart, and have fun.
All right. Thanks, Enes. We'll wrap there.
I just feel to have 20 rebounds all the time. Doing my job, bro. That's it?
Yep.
Okay. All right, brother. You guys have a good break.